Welcome to the Sports Social Club with Alex and Jess. I'm Alex.
I'm Jess.
And we are here. It has almost been a complete week one of college football. We are recording this on Monday instead of our normal Sunday. So there's only one game left that will be happening this evening, TCU, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
But I was watching a decent amount of football these last few days.
Yes.
Have you as well?
Heck yes. Oh my
God.
God.
We can start with our little recap of our unfortunately favorite team, Oklahoma State. They played Thursday against UT Martin. They did win. I don't think I watched any of the game, or I watched the very end. I can't remember it. That's how memorable it was. But so starting quarterback, transfer from TCU, Haas Haney. Is that how you say his last name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He came in as a starter. I think he was looking pretty good.
He was looking great.
Things were going well. He goes out with an injury. Awesome. Zane Flores comes in, and they don't accomplish as much as they were before. And then it comes out that Haas has a broken foot, has to have surgery, out a minimum of 5 weeks.
Yep.
So things are off to a really strong start for Oklahoma State.
Yeah, and Haas was looking so good that, like, literally we scored on the first 2 drives because of him. Like, one was a running and one was throwing. I mean, he was on fire. And so for him to go out, and everyone, I know that a lot of the fan base has wanted Zane Flores. They wanted him last season. He got injured, everything. But he's not the guy. He's not the guy. And so it's, even though he is a 4-star, he's, highly ranked coming out of high school. But we needed Haas.
Yeah. So we'll see how these next few weeks go. Next week against University of Oregon, I think they're going to get smacked. It's going to be really bad.
It's a nice 2:30 game. It's going to be, it'll be over by 3.
Just like get one quarter in and they'll be like, this was good enough. We can just call it.
Yeah, it was a nice dream. Well, I mean, honestly though, so right at the beginning of the game when Haas was like going off, I was thinking, wow, we're going to win it all this year. I mean, I literally, the first 2 drives, I was like, this is it. This is what
this is our year.
This is the Messiah. And now I don't think we will beat a lot of the Big 12.
Yeah. What year is Haas? Do you know?
Well, so he was a redshirt freshman.
Okay. So he's still got time.
Oh, he's got plenty of time. Yeah. He's got years.
Great. So even if this isn't his year, he's ours. Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Friday. I'm trying to think what games were on Friday. Was that the Auburn-Baylor game?
Yep.
And then I feel like there was some other stuff on Friday. But no, I don't remember.
Yeah, Auburn-Baylor was the big one, which was huge. Oh, my God. Both teams looked, just terrible right off the rip. But then Auburn kind of kicked it into gear. And I was rooting for Auburn. My friend's kid is going there right now. So I was like, hell yeah, let's go. But, yeah. They kicked into the gear. They really showed what the SEC is all about because Baylor looked awful. Yeah.
Not good for Baylor.
Yeah.
But then Saturday, obviously the biggest day of college football, had some of the biggest games. The amount of hype around Arch Manning, I was going to lose my mind.
Oh, I know.
That morning. They're just constantly talking about this guy. They're showing multiple of his commercials, giving him so much hype. And guess what the final score was? 14-7, Ohio State. Arch Manning did not have a great game. Everyone kept hyping him up. They're like, this is amazing. He's going to be the best guy ever. And he was not.
He was terrible. Yeah. Oh, it was terrible. And like literally, and I could see why they thought, because he's a Manning. It's in his bloodline. Sure. But no, he was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sark, I feel like Sark kind of didn't do him any justice because he should have been, you're playing Ohio State. You're playing they just won the national championship. You've got to show some flashy plays and some big throws. And Sark was not doing any good plays. Like, it was very mediocre, very bland dump offs, a few screens, very safe. Yeah. Conservative. You had to show a little more pizzazz than that.
Yeah. And he did not.
Yeah.
And so, that wasn't so great of a first game showing for Arch Manning. I mean, it was not his first game he's ever played, but
Yeah.
it was the first game he has started.
His
and,
first
like,
big game.
He is, quote unquote, like the quarterback for
Yeah.
Texas. And it wasn't a great time for him.
Yeah, no. And next they play San Jose State, which, I mean, could be an upset.
Hopefully it allows Arch to build his confidence a little bit, because I don't think that
Yes.
happened against Ohio State.
Oh, you know what upset did happen, though, on Friday? Oh, my good God. Army. So,
Oh, yes.
okay, Army lost. And they lost to Tarleton State.
Oh my gosh.
Which is an FCS team. And Army, for those that don't
In double
know,
overtime.
yeah, in double overtime. Army plays in the American, and they're like an American independent. And they last year they were really good. I mean, we're talking Commander in Chief trophy, like they're top when it came to the service academies. And my dad went to Army. My whole family went to West Point, so we always root for Army. They looked so bad. I couldn't believe Tarleton State went in there and beat them at Army.
Yeah, that's
Like
wild.
that was the biggest, I think, upset that happened from at least Friday.
Yeah, for Friday, for sure. Did you see Kennesaw State almost beat Wake Forest?
Yep.
10-9, a thriller. But then other games on Saturday. Obviously, there was a million games on Saturday.
Yep.
LSU Clemson was the big one in like the afternoon. Here at least, afternoon here.
Yeah, night here. Yep.
Yeah. Clemson won that one 17-10. Or sorry, LSU won 17-10. That was a pretty good game.
Yeah.
I feel like. Obviously not a ton of scoring, but it was a good watch. But the game I was interested in the most was the SMU game, even though they weren't playing anybody special. That's just a team that I follow. They won 42-13 against East Texas A&M. They had two fairly significant injuries in the first half of like from starters, so that kind of sucked. One of them was an elbow dislocation, it looked like.
Oh.
And then another one, something with his ankle. I don't think it was like super serious. Like he was able to get himself off, but it was like two starters,
Dang.
two offensive starters that went out. So we'll see. I'm assuming the elbow will probably be out for a little while. The ankle, hopefully not as much. But
Dang.
I mean, Kevin Jennings looked good. That SMU game, and it was the evening game yesterday, the Notre Dame Miami game. Both of them had plays where a ball was like kicked off of a foot into what's it called, like a turnover.
Oh my God.
In the SMU game, it was like someone gets tackled, ball pops out, and then it like gets hit and then goes down, but it bounces directly off someone's foot into their hands, runs it in for a touchdown. And then in the Miami game, ball's thrown, tipped, guy goes up to catch it, but he just hits it and then is like falling and then kicks it with his back foot, and then other guy catches it. And I don't know if he ended up scoring a touchdown, but it was at least a turnover. So
Oh my God.
I was like, what are the odds that these balls are getting hit by feet and it actually working out for them?
For real. Oh, you know the other big game that happened? Alabama, Florida State.
Yes, that was a good one.
Huge. And for those that don't know, Florida State had their worst season in history last year. They went like 2-10 or whatever it was, 2 and
Really, really bad.
something. And so for Alabama, they thought they were going to come in here and just like clobber them, and they got whooped.
Yep, 31-17, Florida State.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Greatest thing I've ever seen. I was over there doing the tomahawk chop. I was like, let's go. I love when programs like that just fall.
And then almost a loss, but ended up surviving Kansas State against North Dakota.
Oh my God.
Man, I was pulling for North Dakota so hard.
Alex and I were texting. We were getting real excited for North Dakota. And it's crazy. It's not even North Dakota State, which is like legendary, like D2 school. Like, no, this is University of North Dakota.
North Dakota. Like, they're known for hockey. They're not known for their football.
Bad. So yeah, they should have lost.
Yeah, Kansas State survived on by 3 points.
Yeah.
So congrats to them, I guess. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like those were and then not a close game, but Texas Tech actually destroyed Arkansas Pine Bluff 67-7. They even went into a really long weather delay.
Yes.
And I think they ended up shortening the quarters in the second half.
Did they? Okay, I was wondering.
I think they did. At least that was what I was hearing. They were going to do like 8-minute quarters because it was getting so late, and they were just absolutely destroying them.
Yeah, because I saw
like,
that they were in a delay, and I was like, oh my God, how long is this going to last?
Yeah,
but
it was a really
but
long
which
delay.
is weird for how, I don't know, and you might know more about this since you worked in college football. For delays, like I know at OSU back when we were in high school, I went to a game at OSU, and the weather delay, it was like a 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, something like that game, and it delayed all the way until like 2 a.m. Does that, so is there like a timeline, or is it just up to the discretion of the schools?
I think it's just like the schools kind of decide. Because I mean, when it comes to weather delays, there has to be 30 minutes of no lightning, and if you could be at 29 minutes and there's a strike, boom, your 30 minutes starts over. And so they have that, like that delay, plus then you have to allow the time for the teams to warm up again and stuff like that. So it's like, it sucks because you never know how long the delay is going to go, potentially, especially if you have a big storm coming in. But then, yeah, I think it's just up to the discretion of the teams and the referees to determine like if they're going to keep playing or not. And then I'm sure like if they need to, you know, they have to talk to like if it's a game that's on like ESPN or ABC, you know, potentially talking to those people involved as well. And yeah, I don't know. I never had a game like super delayed, so
Okay.
I'm not for sure. But
Wow.
and like, you know, we've seen in like College World Series and stuff, you know, they'll have games that will go crazy late because they're like,
Yeah.
we got to get these done.
Yeah.
But when it's like a game one of the season against nobody, we're like, do we really need to get these done?
Yeah, you
and I
could
think
easily-
that's why they were talking, like the quarters were shortened, and I think there was even potential talk of like not even like
Finishing.
continuing, just calling it. Yeah.
Makes
So,
sense.
yeah, I think it also just depends on like the how important the game is. So.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Dang. Yep. But other than that, I mean, we had a lot of football.
Yes.
Oh, a big one. Utah versus UCLA.
I didn't watch that one.
Huge because what was his name? Lavia or whatever. The one from Tennessee. The quarterback from Tennessee, Nico Lavia, whatever. He transferred to UCLA because of money this year. And it was a huge thing because it was showing like how the NIL, like how, like they poached him, like they got him. And so Tennessee was upset. So Tennessee went and got the UCLA quarterback. And so they basically did a switchies, tradesies. And so, but Nico was so bad that Utah beat UCLA 43-10.
Wow.
Like he was awful. And I mean, and all it took was like him going for $10 million.
Wow.
And yeah, so at least we have some fun little drama going on like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you see I don't know if it happened recently or if the news just came out recently, but some OSU player was like arrested for burglary or something
Oh
like that.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Was that old news and it just came out, or did
No,
that just recently
happened. That
Oh,
happened
okay,
like
super.
on Thursday. Yeah.
Great.
It's our linebacker. Yeah. And people are upset because it was our own news reporter to like reveal it out.
Oh yeah.
And so like
Like,
of
why are we
course
telling on ourselves?
Exactly. It's kind of like back do you remember freshman year of college when we had that basketball player who peed outside of his car at the Whataburger drive-thru?
No.
Okay. His name was like Stevie something. And he was like our star little, like he was like a little midget player. And
Yeah, little point guard.
yes, and he peed, and our like the Ocali reported it, and it ended up like becoming a big deal. And then he lost his scholarship and was gone.
Wow.
And then it went to play for like Oakland. I mean,
Sure.
Anyway, so sucks. If something happens to your school, don't report it on your own school. Just keep it intact.
Keep it to yourself.
Don't no tell or what's the yeah, don't report.
Yeah. You're not a mandatory reporter.
Yeah.
Looking into this next week, I was just seeing if there's any big games going on.
Yeah.
SMU's
Tonight-
playing Baylor. Oh yeah, well tonight
tonight
TCU
we got our
North
big
Carolina.
game. Yep, we got
TCU North
Bill
Carolina.
Belichick back.
Bill Belichick first game as the coach of North Carolina.
They're gonna destroy TCU.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah, we'll have to see. What time's that game? Like 7 o'clock your time?
I think so. I think it. Yeah, I want to say it is like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe
it's
I'll be
7.
able-
Yeah, so you should be home
so
by
maybe-
then, hopefully.
No,
Maybe
I
not.
have practice. I have practice at 4, so the game's at 5 here.
God bless America. God, time zones suck.
So I'll maybe I'll be able to watch the second half.
Okay.
Starts at 5, maybe the fourth quarter. We'll
Awesome.
see. But yeah, and then we got next week Baylor playing SMU. That should be interesting.
We could go.
Oklahoma State, Oregon. That'll be bad. And then I think the only like ranked matchup is Michigan, Oklahoma.
Yes. Yep,
Yes.
that's where College Game Day is going.
In Norman.
Yep, and I'm praying that Oregon or that Oklahoma loses.
Oh yeah, always.
But Michigan didn't look good either in their game that they
No.
played this week. They didn't look that good either. So I was kind of like, oh no, this could be a very bad game for both.
They only beat New Mexico 34-17.
Yeah, and for a while there, it was very close. Like, so this could be fun.
Yeah. Other than that, there's really nothing of significance in terms of ranked teams.
Yeah. Yeah, A&M's playing Utah State. See, I start to watch a lot of these Utah States, Eastern Michigans, all of these like teams that play like on Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, unfortunately. And so I become huge fans of the MAC. And so last year I watched a lot of Utah State.
Oh my gosh.
This year I'm hoping not to, but yeah, no, it looks like
Yeah, I mean, at least with them playing Texas A&M, you have a reason to watch that game.
It's true.
Since Henry's an A&M fan,
Yep.
so it's not like you're just watching to watch.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, no, other than that, we really got, I mean, Ole Miss plays Kentucky. That's interesting. That's an early conference game.
A
yeah,
few
pretty-
like interstate games, like Arkansas State, Florida, South Carolina State, stuff like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Army's playing Kansas State. That's going to be a terrible, terrible game. Yeah.
Northern
But yeah.
Colorado State. Weird.
Yeah, Arizona State, Mississippi State might not be a bad game.
Oh, that might be okay, yeah. But it's on at the same time as Michigan OU. No one's going to be watching that one then.
Yeah, I'll just have to I'll have one on one
Both
TV,
TVs on.
one on the other. Yeah. Do you do YouTube TV?
Yeah, Cody's dad has it, so we use it.
And do you do the quad thing?
We have. Cody had it on the other day, and I was like, what are these games here? And like 2 of them were trash. I said, can we just go 2-screen then? Because I don't care about these other 2
Did you know you can pick what quad? You can pick what is
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so-
we were staying at Henry's parents yesterday, and we had the quad on. They have YouTube TV, and I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch from Hulu. This is now an ad to anyone listening. This is an ad. Switch off of Hulu, go to YouTube TV because that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't realize you could pick what you put in the view, and so I mean I was putting in like Jackson State versus whoever. Like I wanted like random teams,
Sure.
and yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch.
There you go. Yeah, because I think ESPN started it where they had multi-screen,
Yeah.
but it wasn't letting you choose.
Yes.
I think what was in there, and
Yeah.
like when we looked at it, it was really, really not a good combo. We're like, we're
Yeah.
not watching this.
Yeah, I saw they were doing that.
Yeah,
Lame.
It's like they're trying to be YouTube TV.
Yeah.
I think that's all I got. I feel
Yep.
like there was not much else of significance in other sports news. I mean, there was the 53-man rosters for NFL; those came out.
Yep.
Um,
Formula One happened this morning.
Oh,
Or
there
wait,
you
was
go.
it this morning? What Monday?
Yesterday.
No, yesterday morning.
Yesterday, yeah. But yeah. So what is this week? The first week of the NFL? Like this?
Yes.
This coming Thursday is game
Thursday is Eagles versus Cowboys.
one? Oh, big game.
Yep, huge game.
No
We'll
Micah
lose.
Parsons.
Nope.
Yeah, no Micah Parsons.
Oh,
That was the
yeah.
big news.
Let me tell you. Oh my God. So I came out of surgery. And that's the first thing I come out of surgery to is Henry calling my mom and saying, "Tell Jessica that Parsons just got traded." And I was like, "What? Where am I?" I thought I was in the Twilight Zone.
Yes, I texted Henry because I was like, your surgery was taking so long.
Yeah.
And then I said, yeah, let me know how Jess reacts to finding out that Micah Parsons was traded to Green Bay. And he said, I told her, but I'm not sure she's fully aware of what I said. He said she's going to be livid.
I was so mad. By the time I got home, I was like, "Are you kidding me? Bleep, 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 bleep." And then Cody texted me and I was telling him about my thoughts.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
that's
not happy.
wild.
Not happy.
That's
about
wild.
It was like
yeah,
it was
we'll
like the
see.
second tower had fallen. It was that dramatic.
Yeah, that's like out of all the teams he could have gone to.
I know the Packers.
That was not why the Packers.
Like, bro, go to the Browns. Go anywhere else where I don't care. But not to the Packers, man, where we have so much history. And they could have gotten... that's the thing that makes me so mad is Jerry's so dumb and needs to be in a nursing home that they could have gotten 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and a running back. Or 2 firsts, 2 seconds, a third, and something else. We did not need another defensive tackle. We're stacked. Like, he should have gotten more than just 2 firsts and the defensive tackle. Like, no. I was furious. So
Bad news for Cowboys fans.
yeah. Yeah.
Great news for Packers fans.
Yes, yeah, I'm sure they're happy. They're dancing on our graves right now.
Well, I think that's all I've got this week. You got
Yep.
anything else?
Nope, that's it.
No. All right. Well, until next week, after our we'll probably be talking, I'm assuming Sunday morning
Sunday.
per usual. So, we'll be able to talk some NFL stuff, but more to come in probably the following week's episode after week 1 has completed.
Amen.
All right. Well, until then, this was the Sports Social Club with Alex and Jess. I'm Alex.
I'm Jess.
And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.